Jack in Lakeport, California. You're on the air with Senator Sanders.
Thank you for taking my call, and thanks for doing everything you two do. My question really is, Paul Ryan is the point man for TPP, as I understand it. So he has read the TPP. Who else has read it? Have you read it, Sandy, Bernie? And most importantly, who wrote it?
Good. Well, we think we know who wrote it, and those are the folks who usually write major international trade agreements, and that is corporate America, Wall Street, in this case the pharmaceutical industry, I believe, played a powerful, significant role. No, I have not read it because I did not want to give credibility to a sham process. If I wanted to walk into a particular room in the Capitol today, I could, but I could not bring staff, and I could not copy any of the documents, or I could not even take notes. So I suppose if I had a photographic memory, which would allow me to memorize the information, which is, by the way, in heavy legal terminology, on every page, that would be fine, but I can't. So that is what United States senators are entitled to do, unless you're on the committee, unless you have people have certain types of clearance. But for the average senator, yeah, you can go in there, you can read hundreds of pages of legal documents, but you can't copy anything, and I didn't want to give credibility to that. So one of the many reasons that we should be strongly objecting to this TPP is the lack of transparency. The second reason is that it continues a failed policy of trade agreements which force American workers to compete against very low-wage workers around the rest of the world. In Vietnam, for example, the minimum wage is 56 cents an hour, and our past trade agreements have led to the loss of millions of decent-paying jobs. And the third reason has a lot to do with this invest-the-state dispute settlement process, by which large corporations can sue local, state, federal governments, countries around the world if they believe their health or environmental policies are impeding future profits of those corporations. And that is just totally absurd, anti-democratic, and tells you what this agreement is all about.
Senator Bernie Sanders with us. It's our Brunch with Bernie Hour, our national town hall meeting.